Incredibly bizarre events are unfolding at the 2026 World Cup matches. Before one shockwave settles, another begins. One team pulls off an unbelievable upset. An Asian squad achieves things far beyond anyone's expectations. Even their fans are driven crazy with joy, yet they quickly clean up the entire stadium before leaving after their victory. And don't ask what a witch doctor is doing at the World Cup. From thousands of miles away, he cast a spell just for his team to win. But did it actually work? His statements left everyone stunned, drawing massive global media attention. Muslims perform prostration during their prayers. But a match was played in the World Cup qualifiers where, right after the final whistle, every single player and coach prostrated together right on the pitch. Throughout the tournament, FIFA's VAR decisions have sparked constant debate. We are analyzing these controversial decisions as well, and we want you to join the conversation. Cyberbullying, digital pressure, and online insults. Don't say, what does all this have to do with FIFA? Why have insults thrown at FIFA skyrocketed? Does anyone know? If you're ready, let's dive into the striking events that reflect the psychology and sociology of football at the 2026 World Cup. On June 23, 2026, England faced off against Ghana. Pre-match excitement was sky-high. However, out of nowhere, Ghanaian shaman Nana Kwakabon Sam completely stole the spotlight. Before the game, the shaman announced from Ghana that he would cast a spell to prevent English star Harry Kane from scoring. This ritual, declared to the world, shook the global press, instantly turning all camera lenses toward his claims. After a grueling battle, the match ended in a 0-0 draw. But the drama didn't stop there. The Ghanaian shaman wasn't the only one playing mind games. Famous Israeli mentalist Uri Geller intervened, announcing he was radiating positive energy to protect Kane. Stepping onto the pitch under intense match pressure, the players heavily felt the psychological weight of these superstitions. We reject all superstitions, of course, but then why did the match end 0-0? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Shifting our calendars to late June, on June 29, 2026, the Moroccan and Dutch national teams met for a highly anticipated showdown. Facing tournament favorites Netherlands, Morocco put up a fierce fight, leading to a 1-1 draw. In the penalty shootout, Morocco claimed a historic victory. The moment they qualified, the Moroccan players immediately fell into collective prostration on the pitch. This massive sujud moment became one of the most emotional highlights of the tournament, showing their psychological release under immense stress. It symbolized that victory wasn't just a physical achievement, but an act of spiritual gratitude. As these images went viral globally, the Moroccan team management revealed to the public that just before the penalty shootout, the squad gathered on the sidelines to recite short verses from the Holy Quran and pray collectively. Regardless of their religion, people pray to create a positive atmosphere for themselves, just like many footballers do. Players use spoken or silent prayers to boost the positive energy around them, seeking a psychological edge over their opponents. On July 2, 2026, a fascinating moment occurred during the Portugal vs Croatia match. In the 68th minute, Portugal won a penalty. Stepping up to the ball, Cristiano Ronaldo deeply focused and whispered something to himself. At that exact moment, the broadcaster's close-up cameras caught his lip movements, which millions of viewers globally interpreted as him saying Bismillah twice. The clip instantly went viral worldwide. While we aren't professional lip readers and can't know for sure what he said, whatever it was, it clearly helped Cristiano laser focus and ease the immense psychological pressure on his shoulders. The 2026 World Cup continues to deliver extraordinary stories that push the boundaries of human psychology and crowd sociology. On social media, goalkeepers, mind games, and trash talk battles have become the hottest topics. Throughout the tournament, despite strict new referee rules designed to stop keepers from leaving their lines and distracting penalty takers, certain goalkeepers still waged psychological warfare. They stared deep into their opponent's eyes, hid the ball, or whispered silently. Led by Argentina's Emiliano Martinez, several goalkeepers maintained this intense mental warfare using sharp eye contact, whispers, and intimidating body language. One of world football's most iconic stadium traditions, the Mexican Wave, is on everyone's lips at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The Azteca Stadium in Mexico City, which hosted the grand opening of this tournament, is widely recognized as the birthplace that gifted this visual phenomenon to the football world. With the opening match of the 2026 World Cup, the stadium hosted this spectacular sight once again. First capturing television screens during the 1986 World Cup, this crowd movement, where fans stand up and raise their arms in succession before sitting back down, became a global phenomenon. Marking its return to Mexico for the World Cup, a record-breaking attempt was made to celebrate its 40th anniversary. Locally dubbed La Ola Chilanga, the world's largest Mexican wave was performed under the watchful eyes of Guinness World Records adjudicators. According to the Mexico City government, nearly 30,000 people joined the massive wave stretching from Paseo de la Reforma to Glorieta del Caballito. Throughout the tournament, Japanese players spotlessly clean their locker room after every single match. They bag the trash, fold the towels, and sweep the floors. The Japanese national team did the exact same thing in Russia in 2018 and Qatar in 2022, leaving their locker rooms pristine. Moreover, before leaving the room, they place a thank you note written in the host country's language on the center table, right next to hand-folded origami cranes. They usually leave 11 origamis, representing the 11 players. At the 2026 World Cup, this beautiful tradition unfolded once again following the Japan vs Netherlands match on June 14, 2026. The Japanese players left their Dallas Stadium locker room absolutely flawless, leaving those iconic origami cranes on the table. FIFA shared these images on their official accounts, reintroducing Japan's noble culture to the world. In Japanese culture, the crane is a symbol of hope, longevity, healing, and gratitude. There is a legendary Japanese proverb, "A bird does not foul the nest it is about to leave." That is the players. But what about the Japanese fans who come to support their team? It's exactly the same. Japanese fans, both in past tournaments and at the 2026 World Cup, left the stands spotlessly clean, teaching the entire world a magnificent lesson in collective culture. In sports psychology, this is a grounding ritual, a way for athletes to detach from their egos and the massive adrenaline of the match by cleaning and making origami, resetting their minds while showing deep respect to the host. Should a football player ever receive death threats just for missing a goal opportunity? Absolutely not. Yet, following Colombia's elimination from the World Cup, Jaminton Campas was unable to return to his country due to death threats he received over a missed chance in the Switzerland match. Tragically, this is not a first for Colombia. At the 1994 World Cup, Andres Escobar, who scored an own goal against the USA, lost his life in a brutal shooting. We pray that history does not repeat itself. Becoming the target of fierce criticism for his missed goal, Jaminton Campas announced that he had received death threats. The star player stated, "I pray that we never forget to respect Colombia. We may have disagreements, we may be disappointed or sad, but no passion can ever justify hate and living in fear." It was reported that the 26-year-old winger could not return home due to these threats targeting him and his family. We truly hope this situation ends peacefully. When you combine post-failure trauma with the brutal pressure of social media, it creates a deeply toxic psychological environment for any athlete. In the World Cup semifinals, the ghosts of the past are turning up the pressure on the teams like never before. As the tournament reaches its climax, the weight of history rests heavily on the players' shoulders, matching the fierce battle on the pitch. The historical traumas, unforgettable match moments, and dramatic blunders of Spain, France, Argentina, and England continue to shape the psychological atmosphere of these teams today. England's historic semi-final heartbreaks, the legendary Hand of God rivalry with Argentina, France's 1982 Seville tragedy, and Spain's critical penalty misses are all resurfacing in this tournament. These moments show that national teams are not just fighting their opponents, but also battling the ghosts of their own history. In this context, the semifinals are far more than a tactical or technical test. They are a psychological battlefield where historical pressure and the stress of expectations take center stage. While the English press emphasizes the subconscious impact of these traumas on players, it is clear that every country must confront its own past. Consequently, these matches transcend football, gaining profound cultural and emotional meaning, a psychological stage where hope and fear intertwine for the fans, and confidence clashes with anxiety for the players. As the World Cup matches progressed, FIFA announced a shocking statistic. Abusive and threatening messages increased 13 times compared to previous tournaments. My friends, why do people direct so much abuse toward FIFA or the players? Does insulting others provide a psychological relief for these people, or are there deeper reasons behind it? If you have thoughts on this, I look forward to your comments. FIFA's Social Media Protection Service detected approximately 89,000 abusive and threatening posts during the group stage alone. A significant portion of these insults directly targeted the players, and 11% contained racist content. We must remember that digital pressure, cyberbullying, and online toxicity threaten the mental health of players and teams to a dangerous degree. FIFA handed a 2-match ban to English defender Jarell Quansah after he received a red card in the round of 16 match against Mexico. When Quansah was sent off, most people automatically assumed it would trigger a standard 1-match suspension. However, the FIFA Disciplinary Committee classified the incident as serious foul play, doubling the penalty to 2 games. This decision sparked heavy debate in the British media, as lighter sanctions had been handed down for very similar challenges. A heavier-than-expected punishment doesn't just disrupt the defensive line, it can deeply damage team morale. Do you think such unexpected disciplinary decisions shatter a player's psychology? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Throughout the 2026 World Cup, VAR decisions triggered intense debates in numerous matches. Several managers and pundits argued that prolonged reviews severely disrupt the flow of the game and shatter the player's concentration. However, there is no definitive scientific data or official FIFA statement proving that this genuinely damages player psychology. What do you think? Do these long VAR delays negatively impact the player's mental state, or is it simply a natural part of the modern game? Write your thoughts in the comments below. To keep exploring the hidden worlds of football in our upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Nearly 20 years ago, during a UNICEF charity photo shoot, a young Lionel Messi was photographed holding baby Lamine Yamal in his arms. Years later, fate brought them together again, this time as opponents in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. From a football psychology perspective, this remarkable story highlights the power of inspiration, role models, and the invisible connection between generations. Seeing a young player grow up to face the very legend who once unknowingly inspired him reminds us that football is not only a game of physical talent but also a legacy of mindset, dreams, and emotional influence passed from one generation to the next. After the 2026 FIFA World Cup final, US President Donald Trump remained on the podium alongside the champions for an extended period after presenting the trophy, sparking widespread discussion in the international media. Some commentators argued that it shifted attention away from the players' historic celebration, while others considered it a normal part of the host nation's ceremony. In your opinion, can an unusual trophy presentation like this influence players psychologically, or are elite athletes able to block out such distractions? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss the invisible side of the game. See you in the next one.